Peace and love, my loyal and dedicated friends. Thanks for being here this morning live. Appreciate it very much. And thanks to all the people who are watching by recording. The birds are singing again, soothing my heart. I hope you like the birds singing. I hope that makes you feel good as it does me. I just turned them down though. So somebody asked me, why do I experience or feel these funny, strange sensations during my meditation? So maybe during meditation, you experience coolness or the cold, heat, tingling, ticklishness, falling asleep, twitching, spontaneous movement of the head or hands, disorientation, tilting, expansiveness, or falling. All of these are normal parts of meditation. If you're feeling cold or heat, it's part of the movement of the kundalini, of the prana energy. And although I'm not one to feel the cold aspect of it, I definitely feel the heat aspect of it. And I know that there are some of you who feel the cold. Just don't attach expectations to these experiences, the heat moving or the cold moving. Just accept them and continue on in your meditation. Tingling or ticklishness. Have you ever felt your hands sort of disappear or your feet tingle? It's just the body relaxing. Releasing its anxiety that's stored in the muscles. Just accept it. Continue with your meditation. Maybe you fall asleep during your meditation. If you're falling asleep during your meditation, you're not sleeping enough. Go sleep. Fall asleep. It's totally fine. If you need to sleep, just sleep. Sometimes, do you ever get those twitches like, you're a chimpanzee falling out of the tree? And you wake up before you fall, you get those twitches. It's also the release of stress and anxiety. And I used to get those all the time. My whole body would shake like that, or my leg would kick out like that. Just don't worry about it. Just continue. It's just another release of anxiety and stress, of emotional buildup. And sometimes there's this spontaneous head movement or these hands movements. My hands used to kind of rise up from my body. The same thing. It's just your body releasing stress, anxiety, or your emotions. Just relax, accept it. Don't think anything special about it, and continue with your meditation. These are all normal parts of meditation. And I'm kind of sorry that I didn't tell you about them earlier. Well, one of the things that can happen during meditation is you have this disorientation. Suddenly you're like, whoa, where am I spinning? If that happens, in that case, stop your mantra, stop your meditation, open your eyes, get oriented, and begin again. Just stop and begin. Sort of how stuttering works too. You stop and then you just begin again. Sometimes, though, you get this fall tilting feeling or expansiveness feeling. You feel yourself getting bigger and expanding and getting big. And it's your spatial boundaries suddenly, if they feel massive, that's also normal. Just go for the ride. Don't grasp at it. Don't be afraid of it. It's just your soul showing you its truer size. This expansive nature of the meditation, it's important, but don't grasp at it just because you're getting bigger and bigger, because that's what you already are. Now you're just suddenly feeling it. And then sometimes that disorientation that can feel like falling. Did you ever fall inside your meditation? And this can be a little scary, but you'll get used to it. It's like that trap door opening. You're falling down inside. Well, sometimes that happens. It's something that people call the gap, and it's the space between your thoughts. And that's actually what you're aiming toward. That is what meditation, one of the things about meditation that's most important is that gap between your thoughts. And if it feels like falling, it can be nerve-wracking or scary at first, but only at first. You will get used to it because you're actually not falling. You're just having the sensation of being in the space between your your concept of yourself, where the egoic mind wants not to do that. But that's what you're training it to do, is to fall inside this gap. It's all normal and all expected. Hey, Judith. Good morning, Maggie. Evaluate from Ireland. We got Scottish and Ireland this morning, and the Rocky Mountains, the Appalachians. Andrea Stone. Well, good morning to you out there in California. Hi, Kristen. Good morning. Sorry to have missed Janet on Saturday, says Maggie, when she was in Glasgow. She was. She wrote back to me, Maggie, and all's well. I'm sure it is. All right, my friends. No worries, says Janet right there. There you go. In our little community here. Thanks for being here this morning. So, super simple meditation this morning. As always, you can expand on it any way you want to, use your own techniques. If you're just new here, you're watching by recording. One of the things that happens in a collective of meditators is that the concentration, the breath, the energy itself, the shakti, the prana, it gets exchanged between people through the lens, through the camera. There's this etheric experience. The same thing happens when you're actually in a live Sangha with other people, a meditation group. When you're in a live Sangha with other people in a single room, sometimes you have share visions with each other. You have the same experience. But generally what happens is that your individual energy is shared with the group. And I like to talk about it, and we talked a little bit about this yesterday at Mystic Tea Salon, where it's sort of like sitting around a campfire, and everybody brings their own stick, and everybody tosses a stick on the fire, and then the fire is shared among the sticks that are on the fire, bringing light and warmth to all of us. So everybody has their own stick, toss it in the fire. We share this radiance and this warmth in when we gather. And this is one of the main reasons to meditate in a group. You don't have to do it here, do it somewhere, because when you meditate in a group, your experience of the prana, of the energy, of the shakti, whatever you want to call it, the Holy Spirit, if that's what you want to call it, that energy is shared among us. As Jesus said, where two or more are gathered, I am there. The I am itself, the I am itself magnifies in group practice, which is why we do it. And it doesn't matter whether you're live or whether it's by recording. Either way, it doesn't matter, because the eternal has the power of being present everywhere at once. So it's not a big deal if you're here live. Although I love it when you are, because I feel like I feel good about it. But the recorded aspect of it, the divine energy, is still shared among the collective. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. I'm going to set a timer. I should talk a little bit about meditation first. If you're new here, very super simple practice of meditation. Breathe into your belly. Here, I'll sit my spine up straight. My hands are in this shape, generally, right hand inside left hand, fingers lining up, thumbs together. And I can put it on my desk. I can put them on my lap. You can put your palms in flat on your thighs if you want to. And then you just breathe into your belly, expanding your abdomen. Hold just a space, the gap. Open up that gap a little bit. Hold just a beat. And then release right up your spine, out your nose. If you're more advanced, to your brow. Have that beat again, that gap. Inhale into your belly, letting your lungs fill naturally. That's the basics. And then you just repeat that. And in addition to that, have a mantra. A mantra is simply a chant. Have a chant. I use the Jesus prayer. People use Om. There's lots of different chants you can use. It's helpful if you use the same chant over and over and over again, 10,000 times, because then it burns itself into your subconscious, and then it's always available to you to use whenever and wherever you need it. And the most important thing about the chant is that the language eventually falls, the meaning falls away, and then the language falls away, because what you say doesn't matter so much as where it leads you into breath alone, into that space between thoughts. And when your mind wanders off, just simply come back to your mantra, come back to your breath, ride them together up and down your spine, or if you need to, inside the center line of your body. And there's lots of other ways to use this. In our Kriya groups on Tuesday morning, we talk about compression of muscular structure and relaxation and lots of other things. Join us on Tuesdays. You can find it at my website. peterpanagore.love. And thanks for all of you who regularly support the programming that we do here at Mystic Tea Salon, at Meditations and Kriya Yoga, and not church, because you guys make it possible. So thank you for all of you who regularly give. Super important. All right. And also it helps it stay free. And that's what we really want. And we want it to be free. All right. My feet are flat on the floor. My eyes are closed. Hey, Siri, set a 20-minute timer. She's not paying attention. Let's get her going here. 20 minutes is a baseline meditation practice. I practice 20 minutes in the morning and then here and there throughout the day. Okie dokie. I'll bring you through in the beginning and then you're on your own. Oh, what's going on? The birds are back. Go away, birds. There we go. Okay. Feet flat on the floor, spine is straight. Try to let your skeletal structure and the structure of your chair hold as much as your body as possible. Use as minimal muscular structure to keep your spine straight. It's important to keep your spine straight. Keep your neck straight if you can. Breathing in slowly in your nose, down your esophagus or down your spine. Inflating your belly. Pause. Release right back up. Relax everything on the exhale. Inhale again. Relax, exhale. Attach your mantra to your breath. See you in 20 minutes. Controlled breath. Return to your mantra. Now move your mind to your third eye. Leave it there. Stare. Gently. Down to your throat chakra. Leave it there. Focus there. Into your heart. Solar plexus. Navel. Full inhale. Full exhale. Abdomen right to the spine. Down to your root. Compress your pelvic floor on the exhale. Keep your mind on your root. One more. Now up to your crown. Inhale to your root. Up your spine to the top of your head. Bring your breath back down to your root. Relax. Open your eyes. Peace be with all of you. Let me know what you think of this today. Love you all.